So during my examination of this A20 device,
The A20 or the S20?
sorry, the S20. Sorry, Mr. Chair, the S20 device, I was able to do what we call the logical extraction. Now, during the logical extraction, I managed to obtain the normal information that is expected for us to be obtained. The calls, the contacts, device information, your media files, messages, your places, your accounts that is saved to the device, all of that information was recovered or then extracted from this device. Part of this extraction, I managed to also see that on this device there was a WhatsApp account with the account or screen name saved as Mfanelu. So the Mfanelu account, WhatsApp account, is linked to the Galaxy S20 device. As part of this downloaded or extracted information, the system also, in the messages, was able to recover 95 so-called deleted files. So that is typically the information, a message that was either sent or received, that was still lying in the database file that was not overwritten. So there was 95 messages recovered as part of this extraction.
Were any of those messages related to this matter?
No.
Thank you. You can proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, so if we then continue, so that was the first device that I did an extraction on, and I'll get to the so-called analysis just after I finished with the two devices. The second device that I examined was a Samsung Galaxy A12. The device also had a WhatsApp account installed or linked to that specific device, and the screen name for that specific WhatsApp account was Miss Independent. As part of this extraction, I also did a logical extraction of the device. For both these devices that I examined, physical extractions was not possible. So on our forensic software, it was not supported at the time of my investigation. As part of this extraction, I also did a logical extraction of the device. For both these devices that I examined, physical extractions was not possible. So on our forensic software, it was not supported at the time of my investigation. As part, again, of the extraction, I was able to download the database files for the calls, contacts, messages, places, and then the files and media that was also saved to the device. Mr. Chair, just as part, I just want to quickly show, and it forms part of my report, but with the permission, I just want to show it on the screen so that I can indicate exactly on the report itself what the different tabs mean and what the information I was able to recover. On the screen, Chair, we will see this is the front page of the extraction report, and it was also included in my affidavit. Now, if one looks at this first entry that I'm indicating, that's typically the calls. We can see that there was 2,789 calls that was downloaded or extracted. Right next to that, in red, there's another number, 275. Now, typically that 275 is the deleted information from the database that was recovered. So typically there's 275 calls that was on the phone, saved by the owner or the user of the phone. He went into that phone, he deleted those entries, and those entries are still active or lying in the database. So,
sorry, Mr. Mola, I'm sorry, my apologies. Yes. I'm afraid you have to go back a little bit.
Yes.
Because we want to relate your screen to the documents we have, because after a while we are not going to have your screen, we're going to remain with the documents, and those documents need to make sense to us. So we are casting our eyes not only onto the screen, but at the same time also onto the papers that are in front of us, so that we can marry the two.
That's great.
For when you remove your screen.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
so
great.
Just, I don't know whether you have got physical, the hard copy of your, paginated hard copy of your document. It's not
Chair,
paginated.
it's on page 606.
Yes, I'm looking at 606, so
Yes.
I just want to confirm. Is that where we are? I think Advocate Skipper will guide us.
Mine is marked 68 something at the top, 68. Starts at 68Z, 679.
It is the same as 606, Chair.
Well, that is in 3B, in
Yes.
volume 3B,
606.
not this one. Okay, anyway, I think they're identical, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Chair, then I think it will be then page 609 that is got...
No, 606 is where you are currently at.
606, okay,
Yes.
sorry. The 606 then is what is displayed on the screen on the right-hand side of the screen.
You have to explain those figures again and everything else.
So again, just to explain again, Mr. Chair, so I'm looking at the calls, which is the first entry. Next to calls, it's indicated 2789. So it means that there was 2,789 calls that was extracted or downloaded from this device.
Yeah, just a minute. Yes. 2789.
2789, that's correct.
Yeah.
And then right next to that, in red, it's indicated 275. Now that 275 is the deleted entries. So that is typically calls that was made by the owner or the user of this device. He went into the phone itself and he deleted 275 entries. Now these entries are still lying in the database. They were not overwritten yet, so therefore we could basically recover those deleted calls. The next one is on this second column, second line, messages. We can see there, again, messages, there are 112,463 messages. Now, Chair, these messages, again, messages, there are 112,463 messages. Now, Chair, these messages will include, and I'll get to that just now, but it will include your SMSs, which is your normal text messages, your multimedia messages, MMS messages, as well as any chats on third-party applications, like, for instance, on WhatsApp, on Signal, on Telegram, those kind of applications. Those chat messages will also be included under this header, which is marked as messages. Of that 112,000, we can see next to that there's a number 2939. So 2,939 messages was deleted by the user of this device. These messages were still lying in the database files, and for that reason, we were able to recover those messages. Just maybe, Mr. Chair, for the convenience again of the panel, to explain the software. So in this case, what you see is what you get. So we did all that, all the information is still on the device, and I managed to extract that. The reason why we use this forensic software, this information gets captured or saved in a proprietary encrypted file. What that means is that the moment that this extraction of this specific device is started and it's going, the information is saved to my computer, there's no way that I can go into the software and make any changes, delete any information, or add any information to this report. It's not possible. The software does not allow us to go into the software to make any changes. So that is the reason why we call it the forensic software. It's a secure way of doing the extraction so that we can present a report which can't be tampered with.
Sorry. In simple language, are you saying that your report cannot be tampered with?
The original download report
Yes.
Cannot be tampered with. So we can analyze the information, we can export the information to various platforms like Excel or PDF, but we can't go and change any of that. We can't go and add numbers, we can't delete numbers or messages. That information is secured within the container file.
Thank you.
Tim Mengo, I think being frustrated right now is just an understatement. I don't know what we're going through right now. Andiswa Mengo, I have questions for her. Didn't she know that these messages or whatever that has been deleted on your phone can still be retrieved? I think it is, if it's not the case, I think it is general information. If it's not the case, then I do apologize to anyone who didn't know about this, but messages can still be retrieved. And the cell phone expert is actually proving that to us, you know, and he's actually confirming almost everything that Advocate Moses Kakane had said to Andiswa, that these are the things that we had found, and the expert will come to prove to you that you deleted messages. And we do hear that she is the user of the A12 Samsung, and her account is saved as Miss Independent, and she deleted about 275 calls with 2,939 deleted messages. Now, Andiswa Mengo, Sisi, I'm very, very frustrated. My question is, did you really not know? Did you really not know that these messages can still be retrieved? And we do hear that President Mbenenge had about 95 deleted files. So if I'm not being mistaken, there's a part where the cell phone expert said these files are not related in this matter. But let us just continue watching more clips just to hear what this cell phone expert had to say or had to conclude on with regards to these investigations. Maybe as Team Judge President Mbenenge, we are actually winning, or I'm not sure, maybe as a team Andiswa Mengo, we are winning. Let's just see. But Andiswa Mengo, I really have questions, you know, as to why did she delete messages. I think it would have been better if she did not delete messages, if she kept those messages on her phone, unless she was hiding those messages from someone. I just hope she wasn't deleting because she thought they would never be found. But according to her statements that she actually wrote with Kutlwano, the messages that were deleted were never included in a statement. Now, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with another clip.